session for the Philippine National Anthem. Please remain standing for the opening prayer to be led by the Honorable Boots Figuracion.
Dear Lord, as we deliberate in today's session, give us the wisdom to overcome passion, give us that understanding heart to do away with prejudice, give us the foresight to know what the future may devise, give us the courage and strength to seek the truth and what is good, give us the facility of language that we may be understood. And finally, our Lord, make us worthy public servants of this province. We deeply love and highly honor the province of Kamsur, premier province of Bicol region. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. May I now request the Secretary to do the roll call.
Roll call. Honorable Vice Governor Fortunato
Present.
Honorable Board Member Romulo O. Hernandez. Honorable Board Member Russell M. Bañez. Honorable Board Member Wilfredo Rexy Oliva. Honorable Board Member Fabio E. Figuracion. Honorable Board Member Emmanuel H. Noble. Honorable Board Member Alexander James D. Hausian. Honorable Board Member Nelson B. Holia. Honorable Board Member Amador L. Simando. Honorable Board Member Helmar S. Pacamara. Honorable Board Member Salvador A. Sinyar Jr. Honorable Board Member George R. Bingwa. Honorable Board Member Nelly P. Largo. Your Honor, I hereby certify the existence of a quorum.
Considering that we now have the quorum, we now proceed with our session. But considering that March is a Women's Month celebration, it has been proposed and suggested by the floor leader, the Honorable Oliva, that we give the whole month of March to our only lady member of this august body to be the presiding officer for the month of March, considering that we are celebrating the to preside over our session this afternoon. And all the rest of the sessions within the month of March. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So, good afternoon, everybody. So, we come now to the next item. May I now recognize the Majority Floor Leader, the Honorable Rex Oliva.
Approval of the agenda, Your Honor.
James, I move for the approval of the agenda.
Is there any inclusion coming from the honorable body? Yes, Honorable Noble, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Under business for today, Mr. Chairman, a resolution interposing no objection and endorsing the operation by Four Seasons Gaming and Resorts Corporation of an electronic-based, transparent, and auditable STL lottery operation in the province of Camarines under business of the day.
Second.
Amy seconded the motion. Motion is approved. Next, another inclusions from Honorable James Haushan.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. For inclusion under business for the day, a resolution authorizing the Governor of Camarines Sur, the Honorable Miguel Luis R. Villafuerte, to enter into sign an agreement or event contract for and in behalf of the provincial government of Camarines Sur with Countrywide Basketball League relative to the participation of the province of Camarines Sur in the Countrywide Basketball League and to allocate funds and pay for the participation fee and or other expenses required for the said event. I move, Madam Chairman, for its inclusion under business for the day.
Amy seconded the motion.
Second.
Good.
Thank
So
you.
it has been moved and duly seconded that the resolution included under business for the day is hereby approved. Next,
Mr. Chairman,
another inclusion.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
another, Mr.
Honorable.
Chair, another, Madam Chair, under first reading, a very urgent request by the Office of the Administrator, an ordinance authorizing the use of vehicle gate pass on all vehicles regularly entering the provincial capital complex and further authorizing the collection of fees. Therefore, under first reading, Mr. Chairman, Madam Chair.
Second.
So it has been moved and duly seconded that the ordinance under first reading is hereby approved.
Madam Chair,
Another
inclusion
inclusions, Honorable
One
Vice
inclusion, Madam Chair, in relation to the manifestation of the Honorable Presiding Officer, the Vice Governor, as a show of manifestation, he relinquished her chair to the lone lady of the August body relative to the Women's Month celebration. May I move, Madam Chair, for the inclusion of a proposed resolution strongly supporting the National Women's Month celebration and enjoining all component local government units of Camarines Sur to undertake related activities pursuant to and in accordance with the Philippine Commission on Women Memorandum Circular Number 2018-02 and the Department of the Interior and Local Government Memorandum Circular 2018-27 this March 2018. I move that this item be included under business for the day.
So it has been moved and duly seconded that the resolution inclusions under business for the day is hereby approved. Next.
There being no more inclusion, Madam Chair, I move for the approval of the agenda as amended.
Any seconded the motion. So it has been moved and duly seconded that the agenda as amended for today's session is hereby approved. Next item.
Appearance of guest. Number 1, Dr. George M. Colorado, PhD, CISO 4, Director 5, Commission on Higher Education, Legazpi City. The purpose, to enlighten the august body on matters relative to Republic Act 10931 and its implementing rules of universal access to quality tertiary education, which entitles qualified students to pre-tuition and other fees in state universities and colleges. Your Honor, last Monday, the spokesperson of Dr. Colorado called up our office and informed that the Commission on Higher Education, as of the moment, cannot enlighten the honorable body as to the matter on the details of Republic Act 10931, as there's none yet an implementing rules and regulation regarding to the Republic Act. He further informed, however, Your Honor, that the CHED will be conducting a caravan information on April 27 at Legazpi International Convention Center relative to the implementation of this Republic Act. So they cannot yet attend, Your Honor, in today's session.
Yes, Honorable Hausyan, we are recognized.
Madam Chairman, since there is no implementing IRR available at the moment, this humble representation humbly seeks for the deferral of the appearance of our invited guests, and we will just wait for the moment that the IRR will be made available. Thank you.
Okay, so we will not request or invite Dr. George M. Colorado for our next regular session. No. Okay.
Not next session, Madam Chair, because as I understand, the Honorable Julia requested for the appearance during our next regular session, which is on March 14 of Dania Regional Director. So we have an invited guest on our next regular session.
Okay. So we proceed now to the next item.
First reading, proposed ordinance, the inclusion of Honorable Board Member Noble.
I move, Mr. Chair, that the inclusion made by the Honorable Noble and per his request that the same be calendared under first reading, so it follows that it should be referred first to the Committee on Ways and Means.
Okay, so the ordinance included under first reading made by Honorable Manny Noble be referred to the Committee on Ways and Means. Next item, please.
Number 2, letters, circulars, and other communications. Letter A, memorandum for the Honorable Vice Governor and Sangguniang Panlalawigan members dated March 2, 2018 from Mr. Angel Ginabal, Provincial Administrator, subject endorsement of proposed resolution ordinance entitled An Ordinance Authorizing the Governor to Acquire, Expropriate if necessary, a parcel of land owned by Emerita B. Padua, married to Francisco Padua Jr. and Ariel B. Padua, married to Sara Monserrati, situated at Poblacion, Pamplona, Camarines Sur, which is to be used by the Pamplona National High School for the additional school site and providing funds thereof.
Madam Chair, I move that this memorandum from the Provincial Administrator addressed to the Vice Governor and the Sangguniang Panlalawigan members dated March 2, 2018 be referred to the Committee on the Land Use, Housing, and Resettlement.
Okay, so letter A under letter circulars, other communications be referred to the committee as mentioned. Next.
For review, city, municipal, and ordinances and or resolutions. Letter A, appropriation ordinance number 1, series of 2018 of the Municipality of Sangay, Camarines Sur, an ordinance authorizing the annual budget of Sangay, Camarines Sur for calendar year 2018 in a total amount of 109,042,296 pesos covering the various expenditures for the operation of the municipal government for calendar year 2018 and appropriating the necessary funds for the purpose.
Madam Chair, before making the referral, may this representation be allowed to mention all the items under city municipal ordinances and or resolutions subject for review and mention the particular committee or committees where they will be referred to.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that letter A, Appropriation Ordinance Number 001 Series of 2018 of the Municipality of Sangay be referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriations. Letter B, Ordinance Number 37 Series of 2017 of the Municipality of Ragay be referred to the Committee on Laws and Review. Letter C, Ordinance Number 50 Series of 2018 of the same municipality be likewise referred to the Committee on Laws and Review. Letter D, Appropriation Ordinance Number 17-224 Series of 2017 of the Municipality of Buhi, together with Appropriation Ordinance Number 17-225 Series of 2017 of the same municipality, and letter F, Appropriation Ordinance Number 17-227 Series of 2017 again of Buhi. I move that these three appropriation ordinances be all referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriations. Letter G, Municipal Ordinance Number 01 Series of 2018 of the Municipality of Garchitorena be referred to the Committee on Disaster Risk Reduction and Management. Letter H, Municipal Ordinance Number 18-001 of the Municipality of Tigaon be referred to the Committee on Public Order and Public Safety, and on the appropriation aspect, let it be cross-referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriation. Letter I, Municipal Ordinance Number 18-002 of the Municipality of Tigaon be likewise referred to the committees: the Committee on Disaster Risk Reduction and Management and Finance and Appropriations. I move that all the items under number 1 of the City Municipal Ordinances and all resolutions under letter H for review be referred to the appropriate committee or committees as mentioned.
Any seconded the motion, so it has been moved and duly seconded by Honorable Haushan and Honorable Bengua that the letter H for review, item number 1, the City Municipal Ordinance and resolutions from A to I is referred to the committee as mentioned. Next item, please.
Number 2, Executive Order issued by City Municipal Mayors. Executive Order Number 3, Series of 2018 of the Municipality of Balatan, Camarines, an order creating the Municipal Audit and Transition Team for barangays in the conduct of inventory and turnover of all barangay properties, financial records, documents, and money accountabilities by all incumbent barangay officials of Balatan, Camarines.
As provided, Madam Chair, in our internal rules of procedure, that all executive orders issued by the component municipal or city mayors, that the committee that has exclusive jurisdiction over them shall be the Committee on Laws and Review. So I move that this executive order number 3, series of 2018 from the Municipality of Balatan be referred to the Committee on Laws and Review.
Okay, so the letter A, under the executive orders issued by city municipal mayors, be referred to the Committee on Laws and Review. Next item, please.
Committee reports. Letter A, Committee on Senior Citizens and Persons with Disabilities Honorable Board Member Amador El Simando, Chairperson.
Honorable Simando is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is a committee report of the Committee on Senior Citizens, Veterans, and Persons with Disabilities, consisting of one item, namely Municipal Ordinance Number 015-2017, an ordinance granting additional benefits and privileges to Nabueno centenarians, whereby adapting in or localizing the provisions of Republic Act Number 10868 entitled the Filipino Centenarians Act, creating the Municipal Committee on Centenarian Awards and providing for its duties and functions, providing funds therefore and for other purposes. Findings: after careful perusal and review of the subject Municipal Ordinance Number 015-2017 of the Municipality of Navoa, the committee finds that the said ordinance has complied with the requirements and the documentary standards of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan as follows. Number 1, certificate as to soft copy containing PDF format. Number 2, certification as to the requirements of posting. And number 3, public hearing. The subject ordinance has been enacted within the scope of the prescribed powers conferred upon the Sangguniang Bayan and is in accordance with Section 447 of Republic Act 7160, powers, duties, and functions and compensation. Letter A, Sangguniang Bayan as the legislative body of the municipality shall enact ordinances, approve resolutions, and appropriate funds for the general welfare of the municipality and its inhabitants pursuant to Section 16 of the Local Government Code and in the exercise of the corporate powers of the municipality as provided for under Section 22 of this code. Recommendation: the committee declares that said ordinance is valid and is recommended for approval. May I move for the approval of this committee report?
Sir, any seconded? Yes. It has been moved and duly seconded that the committee report tendered by the Honorable Simando is hereby adopted. Next, please.
Committee on Peace and Order, Public Safety and Illegal Drugs. Honorable Nelson B. Julia, Chairperson.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
the Chairperson, the Honorable Julia, is on official leave. So, in my capacity as the Vice Chairperson, I was requested to render the report.
Go ahead,
So, for
please.
consideration, Mr. Chair, the referred item to the Committee on Peace and Order, Public Safety, and Illegal Drugs is Municipal Ordinance Number 2017-019 of the Municipality of the Balatan, Camarines Sur, entitled An Ordinance Prohibiting the Sale of Firecrackers and Other Pyrotechnics Devices to Children, imposing penalties thereto, and for other purposes. Findings: the municipal ordinance was enacted pursuant to Section 16 and Section 447A, 1, 2, and 3 of Republic Act 7160 or the Local Government Code of 1991. Relevant provisions of Republic Act 7183, otherwise known as an act regulating the sale, manufacture, distribution, and use of firecrackers and other pyrotechnic devices. Section 6 of Rule 15 of the 2012 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations governing the administration and enforcement of Republic Act Number 7183, dated July 30, 1992, entitled An Act Regulating the Sale, Manufacture, Distribution, and Use of Firecrackers and Other Pyrotechnic Devices, in relation to Republic Act 6975 dated December 30, 1990, as well as Article 1 and 3, Paragraph 8 of Presidential Decree Number 603 or the Youth and Child Welfare Code. Proof of the conduct of public hearing and certificate of posting was submitted to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Upon careful perusal of the said ordinance, the committee finds that Municipal Ordinance Number 017-019, enacted within the scope of powers of the Sangguniang Bayan of Balatan, Camarines Sur. Recommendation. In view of the foregoing, the committee declares that Municipal Ordinance Number 2017-019 of Balatan, Camarines Sur valid based on its findings and hereby recommends for its approval. However, the municipal government of Balatan must be reminded that the said municipal ordinance shall take effect only after the Sangguniang Bayan has complied with all the requirements set forth in Section 59, Paragraph C, and Section 511, Paragraph A of Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991. In view of the foregoing, Madam Chair, I move for the adoption and approval of the committee report of Peace and Order, Public Safety, and Illegal Drugs.
Any second, sorry. It has been moved and duly seconded that the committee tendered by the Honorable Rex Oliva is hereby adopted. Next, please.
The committee report of the Committee on Agriculture, Aquaculture, and Agrarian Reform. Honorable Nelson D. Holia, Chairperson.
So again, yes, Honorable Hernandez is recognized.
Committee report. Mr. Chairman, winalat po sa ni Board Member Julia as member na i-report ko na lang po daning committee report sa Committee on Agriculture and Agrarian Reform.
Go ahead, please.
Committee report, March 7, 2018, subject, referred before the Committee on Agriculture, Agriculture and Agrarian Reform for review, Municipal Ordinance Number 178, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of Bumbong, Camarines Sur, titled the Fishery Ordinance of the Municipality of Bumbong, Camsur. Recommendation: after final evaluation, the committee hereby declares Municipal Ordinance Number 178, Series of 2007 of Municipality of Bumbong, Camsur valid and recommends for approval. Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of our committee report.
Any seconded the motion? Yes. No. That's been moved and duly seconded that the committee report tendered by the Honorable Hernandez is hereby adopted. Next item, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Noble, you are recognized.
Committee on Finance and Appropriation. Committee report conducted last March 7, 2018. I would like to appeal to the body if my report is almost 21 pages, Mr. Chairman, Madam Chair, considering that all the report also, according to Provincial Secretary, he also included in the email of the respected members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. So, anyway, there is almost 13 items, Mr. Chairman. There are 2 in Municipality of Camaligan. There are also 3, 4, 3 in Municipality of 4 in Del Gallego. Almost 5 in Del Gallego, Mr. Chairman. And then 1 for Sangay. So if the body agree with my suggestion, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, we also furnish all the members.
Okay, so what would be now the pleasure of the body with the manifestation by the Honorable Noble? That since that you are already have a copy of the committee report by the Honorable Noble, so he will not read in toto anymore.
I move for the approval, Mr. Chairman, my 13 items.
Is there any second the motion? So, okay, so it has been moved and duly seconded that the committee report tendered by the Honorable Noble is hereby adopted.
Anyway, the provincial secretary also manifest, according to that, that the my committee report is also included, no, and the email ad of the respective members. Then if the body agree with it, so we can also give another set of the document. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so next, please.
The committee report of the Committee on Gender and Development, Women, Children, and Family Relations, Honorable Board Member Rex Oliva, Chairperson.
Honorable Rex Oliva is recognized.
Madam Chair, for consideration is the committee report of the Gender and Development, Women, Children, and Family Relations. There are 4 items for consideration, Madam Chair. First is Municipal Ordinance Number 12, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of Tinambac, Camarines Sur, entitled An Ordinance Creating a Task Force that shall monitor HIV/AIDS cases and sexually transmitted infection in the Municipality of Tinambac and to conduct surveillance to ensure protection, especially on minor children against HIV/AIDS through possible involvement in sex trade, defining its composition, duties, and functions, and appropriating funds therefore. With the attached documents, namely certification that the CD soft copy of the document submitted for review is the exact and faithful copy of the ordinance, and 2, certification of posting. Findings. After conducting hearing and study of the documents submitted, the committee noted that the Sangguniang Bayan of Tinambac acted within the scope of the prescribed powers and authority vested upon it by law, more specifically Sections 16 and 17 B23 of Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991. The enactment of the subject ordinance is likewise in accordance with the applicable provisions of Republic Act number 8504 or the Philippine AIDS Prevention and Control Act of 1998 and DILG Memorandum Circular number 99-233 and 213-29, and also pursuant to Provincial Ordinance number 15, Series of 2011, entitled An Ordinance Creating the CAMSUR AIDS Awareness, Prevention, and Control Council, defining its purpose and functions, the powers and functions, providing funds for its operation and penalties for violations thereof, and for other purposes. In view of the foregoing, the committee recommends to declare Municipal Ordinance number 12, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of Tinambac valid. Second for consideration is Municipal Ordinance number 254, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of Goa, Camarines Sur, entitled An Ordinance Adopting Republic Act number 9288, otherwise known as the Newborn Screening Act of 2004, and establishing a newborn screening facility in the Municipality Birthing Center of the Municipality of Goa, Camarines Sur, with the attached required documents, Madam Chair. Findings. After conducting hearing and a study of the documents submitted for review, the committee noted that the enactment of the subject ordinance is within the scope of the prescribed powers and authority vested to the Sangguniang Bayan of Goa, more specifically Section 16 and 17 B23 of Republic Act 7160, pertinent provisions of Republic Act number 9288 or the Newborn Screening Act of 2004, and issuances such as Department of Health Administrative Order number 2005-0005 and PhilHealth Circular number 15, Series of 2011. In view of the foregoing, the committee recommends to declare Municipal Ordinance number 254, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of Goa valid. Third for consideration is Ordinance number 17-001, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of San Jose, Camarines Sur, an ordinance implementing the facility-based deliveries of all pregnant mothers to intensify DOH campaign on the rapid reduction of maternal and neonatal mortality through integrated Maternal and Neonatal Child Health and Nutrition, MNCHN, strategy within the territorial jurisdiction of San Jose, Camarines Sur. With the ordinance, Madam Chair, are the required documents, findings. After conducting hearing and study of the documents submitted for review, the committee noted that the enactment of the subject ordinance is within the scope of the prescribed powers and authority vested to the Sangguniang Bayan of San Jose, more specifically Section 16 and 17B23 of Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991. The enactment of the ordinance is also in accordance with the applicable provisions of Republic Act 9288 or the Newborn Screening Act of 2004, and issuances such as the Maternal, Newborn, in Childhood and Nutrition Strategy Goals, desired outcomes, approaches, and guidelines as stipulated in Administrative Order Number 2008-0029, or the implementing health reforms for rapid reduction of maternal and neonatal mortality of the Department of Health and Department Memorandum Number 2009-110, dated May 10, 2009, entitled Implementing Health Reforms Towards Rapid Reduction in Maternal and Neonatal Mortality. In view thereof, Madam Chair, the committee recommends to declare Ordinance Number 17-001, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of San Jose, valid. Fourth and last for consideration, Madam Chair, is Ordinance Number 17-002, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of San Jose, Camarines Sur, an ordinance establishing the Local Council for the Protection of Children and providing funds for its operation and maintenance and for other purposes. With the ordinance, Madam Chair, are the attached required documents, findings. The committee, after conducting hearing and review of the documents presented, determined that the Sangguniang Bayan of San Jose acted within the scope of the prescribed powers and authority vested upon it by law. More specifically, Section 16 and 17B24 and 447A514 of Republic Act 7160, and other pertinent laws such as Republic Act 9344 or the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006, Presidential Decree Number 603, the Child and Youth Welfare Code, Republic Act 7610, Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination Act, as amended by Republic Act 9231, an act providing for the elimination of the worst forms of child labor and affording protection for the working child, Republic Act Number 9165, or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, and issuances such as the ILG Memorandum Circular Number 2002-121 and 2012-120 when enacted the aforementioned ordinance. Likewise, it is also in accordance with and pursuant to Ordinance Number 37A Series of 2013, entitled An Ordinance Providing for a Comprehensive Child Support System in the Province of Camarines Sur, establishing the CAMSUR Council for the Protection of Children and for other purposes. And view thereof, Madam Chair, the committee recommends to declare Municipal Ordinance Number 17-002, Series of 2017 of the Municipality of San Jose, valid. For and on behalf of the Committee on Gender and Development, Women, Children, and Family Relations, I move, Madam Chair, for the adoption and approval of this committee report.
Any second the motion? So it has been moved and duly seconded that the committee report is hereby approved and adopted. Next item, please.
Calendar of business. Business for the day, the inclusion of Honorable Emmanuel H. Noble.
Yes, Honorable Noble, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Resolution, Mr. Chairman, resolution interposing no objection in endorsing to the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office PCSO, the operation of Four Seasons Gaming and Resorts Corporation, an electronic-based, transparent, and auditable style lottery operation in the province of Camarines Sur. So may I request the Provincial Secretary to read my resolution?
So may I request our Provincial Secretary to please read the
So,
resolution. So,
subject for this time, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, this is...
so the resolution will be read by the Honorable Noble. Go ahead, please.
So, subject for style, Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of the...
Subject to style. Is there any seconded the motion? Yes, Honorable. Second the motion. Okay, so it has been moved and duly seconded that the resolution is hereby approved. Next, please, next inclusion.
The inclusion, Your Honor, of Honorable Hoshan.
Madam Chairman, this is a resolution authorizing the Governor of Camarines Sur, the Honorable Miguel Luis Villafuerte, to enter into and sign an agreement or event contract for and in behalf of the provincial government of Camarines Sur with Countrywide Basketball League relative to the participation of the province of Camarines Sur in the Countrywide Basketball League and to allocate funds and pay for the participation fee and or expenses required for the event. Whereas Countrywide Basketball League is focused on development of basketball within the region, within the province and city levels, and likewise a cost-effective league that gives team owners and sponsor marketing and promotional benefits from broad and nationwide exposure. Whereas the CWBL aims to encourage basketball enthusiasts by giving due consideration to local talents so as to provide them opportunities for exposure and development. Whereas as part of the program of the provincial government of Camarines Sur, under the able leadership of Governor Miguel Luis R. Villafuerte to promote sports development, and given the promotional values it will provide, the provincial government of Camarines Sur, in the exercise of its power and functions to effectively deliver basic services facilities pursuant to Section 17 of the Local Government Code, has agreed to participate in the said event. Whereas in order that the Honorable Governor Miguel Luis R. Villafuerte can freely and legally perform the necessary acts for the accomplishment of the objective herein mentioned, this august body needs to formally authorize his pursuant to the provisions of the Local Government Code. Resolved as it is hereby resolved by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan in session assembled to authorize as it is hereby authorized the Honorable Governor Miguel Luis R. Villafuerte to enter into and sign an agreement or event sponsorship contract for and in behalf of the provincial government of Camarines Sur with Countrywide Basketball League relative to the participation in the Basketball League and to allocate funds and pay for the participation fee and or other expenses required for the said event. Madam Chairman, this will be authored by both this humble representation and the Honorable Rex Oliva. I move, Mr. Chairman, for its approval. Madam Chairman, sorry, for its approval.
Any seconded the motion? Yes, it has been moved and duly seconded that the resolution is hereby approved. Next, please.
The inclusion, Your Honor, of Honorable Board Member Oliva.
Honorable Oliva is recognized.
Madam Chair, for consideration is a resolution is strongly supporting the National Women's Month celebration and enjoining all local government units of Camarines Sur to undertake related activities pursuant to and in accordance with the Philippine Commission on Women Memorandum Circular Number 2018-02 and the Department of the Interior and Local Government Memorandum Circular 2018-27 this March 2018. Whereas Presidential Proclamation 227 series of 1998 declares the observance of the month of March as Women's Role in History Month, and Republic Act number 6949 series of 1990 declares March 8 of every year as National Women's Day, which aims to give recognition to the contributions of Filipino women in our society. Whereas in adherence thereto, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan Incorporated and Provincial Ordinance number 36 series of 2012, the Gender and Development Code, March 8 as the declared Women's Day, and the March as Women's Month in the province and its component local government units. Whereas the Philippine Commission on Women, PCW, issued Memorandum Circular number 2018-02 with the theme, "We make change for women," on the observance of a 2018 National Women's Month celebration to give due recognition to women's significant contribution to nation building. Whereas consonant to the above-mentioned PCW Memorandum Circular, the Department of the Interior and Local Government issued on March 6, 2018, Memorandum Circular 2018-27, encouraging local government units to undertake activities relative to the 2018 National Women's Month celebration to promote public awareness. Whereas the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, in full recognition with Provincial Ordinance number 36 series of 2012, reiterates the declared principle and policy of the Provincial Government of Camarines Sur to promote gender equality and equity and women empowerment by upholding the rights of women, believing in their worth, and protecting their dignity as human beings. Whereas, in view of the foregoing, the Provincial Government of Camarines Sur shall undertake and enjoin its component local government units to perform the following activities, among others: inform and engage women as stakeholders of government programs and services to promote citizen-centric governance and make change a conscious effort to know, understand, and provide what all citizens need. Number 2, create and facilitate platforms to discuss good practices, gaps, challenges, and commitments in pursuing gender and development to strengthen implementation of the Magna Carta of Women. 3, inspire and empower women and girls to be agents of change to contribute in promoting gender equality and the empowerment of all women. Number 4, hanging of 2018 National Women Month celebration official streamer in all government agencies, including regional offices and local government units. 5, development, production, and distribution of information and education campaign materials for 2018 National Women Month celebrations, which include collaterals designed by PCW and agency-specific materials like flyers that feature LGU services offered to their women clients. And lastly, number 6, wearing purple t-shirts, blouses, and polo every Thursday of March or March 1, 8, 15, and 22, 2018 in support of Purple Thursday. In view of all the foregoing, Madam Chair, I suggest that this be approved by way of a collective motion if my high esteemed colleagues will not oppose to my proposal.
No one will.
So with that, Mr. Chair, by way of a collective motion, let this proposed resolution is strongly supporting the National Women's Month celebration and enjoining all component local government units of Camarines Sur to undertake related activities pursuant to and in accordance with the Philippine Commission on Women Memorandum Circular number 2018-02 and the Department of the Interior and Local Government Memorandum Circular 2018-27 this March 2018, be approved by way of a collective motion.
Resolution is approved. Next, please.
Other matters, Your Honor.
Other matters. Honorable Rex Oliva.
May I just know, Madam Chair, from the Acting Provincial Secretary, if the desire of the Honorable Julia to invite the Regional Director of NIA and the President of the Irrigators Association were already informed that they will be the invited guests on March 14 session.
We have already sent the invitation, Your Honor, to the Director of the NIA, and we will be sending the invitation to the President of the Farmers Federation.
So we will be having guests on
Yes, Your Honor.
next session.
We'll have.
Other matters? No more. So we come now to the next item. Adjournment. So it has been moved and duly seconded that
I move to adjourn.
this regular session is hereby adjourned.